Just a quick stream, I guess. Might be 15 minutes or so. I can always get on later a bit in the morning. I said I'll be on today at some point, so thought I'd better get on. I was talking about getting on here yesterday, today. But anyway, I'm back. So how are we all? Happy Sunday from Australia. I guess it'll be Sunday in most places by now. So yeah, I've got some sausages cooking. Those ones aren't cooking, but I'll leave those ones cooking fresh. I'll put 4 on. I've got 4 left. So yeah, how are we, beautiful boys and girls? What's going on out there? Oh, a quick cuppa, up a key. Cuppa. Anyway, what's happening? Hope you're all taking care out there. I obviously people, nothing obvious, but it probably is obvious. The fuel prices and things, you know, uncertainty. Some people may take it out on others, so just stay safe out there, people. There's a few, people around that are strange enough anyway, without things that can cause escalation of problems to set them off. You know, it is a terrible situation if you're used to, say, paying $100 a week for fuel, and then all of a sudden it's $180, and you don't know if your job's going to want to hire you because they use diesel trucks or whatever, for example. So in hindsight, some people may get aggressive, they may be peed off at the world and that. So just be careful out there and look out for those you love, especially your wives, your daughters, etc. They could be the vulnerable ones. But yeah, how are we all on this weekend? Hopefully there's some positivity going on in your lives. I don't really care. I've played, I guess. But anyway, how are we? Happy Sunday. As I said, look out for one thing. Stressful time for some, but we can't take it on those around. But I'm sure some probably only think about doing that, even if they are thinking or not thinking. They just get irate, so just be careful. Excuse the noise. Hello Noah. Hello Feng. Hello Rebecca. Not much. I just cooking a couple of sausages up and just thought I'd say a quick hello while whatever, getting a cuppa ready, and happy Sunday. Say happy Sunday to you all. Just check on everyone, not that I know any of you, but you know what I mean, just with the stress of the world and that, just remind us all to be kind to those around us, and most of all, I hope we are kind on here, but they are kind people. But most of all, look out for your sisters, your girlfriends, look out for the men too, but look out for the women, the teenagers, because people will get aggressive towards people in public and that when they're stressed. I believe there'll be more, I'm assuming there could be more break-ins, there could be more violent, psychotic sort of activity. There's a lot of people stressed out these days, You can't blame them, but what do? You can't just let them attack you, can you? So yeah, just be careful people, and try to enjoy the weekends, whatever your weekend is. Most people these days don't necessarily have a traditional weekend, do they? Some work Saturdays, some work Sundays, or whatever your weekends are. Take that time to, I guess, reflect on the days you didn't have off, or whatever. Just be good people, really. That's all we can do, isn't it? Or try it. I don't know if I'm good, but we can try it. not too bad at night here. It's a little bit cool, but it's alright. Some nights about 3 or 4 days ago were getting quite hot. It's weird. I come back from the Philippines. I've actually felt hotter in Australia. I don't even think the Philippines is very hot this year. But not where I was. Not of a night. But yeah. So yeah, I'm just on here saying hello really. I'll may only be on here another 10 or 15 minutes. I just got a couple of sausages cooking. I've already burnt one side, but so I thought while that's happening, I'll just jump on stream. I said I'd be on either by last night or today at some point. So today it is. It's really tonight for me, Sunday night in Australia. So yeah. So I've got to, if I'd say I kept my word, I probably should have done it yesterday in some way. But I said yesterday or today, I think. But anyway, so yeah, I thought I'd get on, say hello to you all. I'll try and start doing the streams again. I don't know. One day the channel will grow. We'll see what happens, It's hard to get people motivated, isn't it? Unless you're doing all high-tech stuff now. I've still got to learn editing and all that shit. But, some people do it right just doing live streams. So, we can just do that. It's simple for me. And it brings the community together on here, I guess. But anyway. So, yeah, I thought I've got to start doing a little bit again. I wasn't doing that much when I was away because it just depends on reception and that over there. Not that the reception or signal's any better in Australia, really, where I am. But, the data and everything, because I wasn't sure what was coming out of my account. And that's... I didn't do a lot of streams when I was in the Philippines, but we're back and we'll try and do a few more while we're here, and then if we get back over there in 6 or 8, 9 months, do more over there than we did last time, depending on who I'm around to. I'll get up, hook up with some other YouTubers there. They can probably show me things, or I'll jump on their live stream and notify us or whatever. But anyway, that doesn't matter. That's in the future. What matters is these sausages and me saying hello to you people and just, telling you to be safe and telling myself to do the same, listen for front doors, don't jiggle, you just got to be careful. Don't get paranoid, but still be mindful. The time is 9:27 p.m. on Sunday, 9:27 Sunday evening, my friends, yeah. Which in my mind is really 8:27 because we've got this daylight save and stuff, which will be over soon. So in about this week time, in 1 or 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, first week of April, first Sunday of April, maybe next week. This time it'll really be 8:27. So yeah. So anyway, it's sort of early to mid Sunday evening. So yeah. Are you up in Queensland, Rebecca, or Queensland area? Or it's generally Queensland's the only place an hour behind New South Wales, aren't they? South Australia's like 30 minutes behind. Western Australia's 3 hours behind. So, yeah. About myself, I'm not going to tell people everything, but people can figure it all out anyway if they watch me enough or know me. But no, I'll tell you, I'm a cab driver. Or I guess I'm a cab driver. I trying to get out of the damn things the last few years, but I'll probably be doing 4, possibly 5 days this week. So I guess I'm a cab driver. Hence the name Errico the Cabbie. I'm from Sydney originally. I don't live in Sydney anymore, but I was there until I was 15. I like the Philippines. I just like the people there. Nothing wrong with the country either, but I just feel the vibe there. Do a little bit of martial arts, late 40s. So yeah, that's the basics of me at this point of my life. Although I've been a cab driver since 2006, I've never really stopped. I'd stopped for 4 months. I got sick of it all, and then I went back to work in a different area. Now I do a bit in my own area again and the other area. So yeah, virtually 20 years cab driving, 19 years in a couple of months. So let's count the time off, maybe 18, 19 years. I just say 19 years. Yeah. like going to the gym. I wouldn't call myself a bodybuilder or anything like that, but I like to more sort of strength. Well, I don't think you can be that strong at my size in comparison to others, but I hope strong enough for me at my age and my size. But yeah, just sort of mainly bench press, all that sort of stuff, squats when I get around to it. But yeah, so that's it. I like gym. I sort of like taxis. I get sick of the job because the way it is now, everyone paying on card, which I think does cause issues because the machines break down, just causes stress. And I liked it when everyone was paying cash. A lot of people are taking weird and wonderful substances these days. They get aggressive. Too many road rules. I'm not saying people shouldn't obey the road rules. I've never had a speeding fine, but the thing is, you're constantly worried if you make one little mistake or two little mistakes, you could lose your licence. So yeah, it's just not the same. It's not the same doing the job now as it was back in the early 2000s. But I'll still probably stick to it even if I get this going more or get something going martial arts or start, I don't know, selling anything, I don't know, bits of plastic or whatever. I'll still probably drive taxis, for the next few years, once a month or something. Who knows what will happen in the next 3 years? There might be driverless cars. I don't bloody know. But I'll probably still stay in the background somewhere of taxis. I could buy one overseas. Who knows? I like the idea of being a taxi driver, but I just don't think the job's the same as it used to be. So, yeah. In Australia, too many regulations, not enough regulations for rideshare companies. But yeah, so that's me. Guess I'm a proud cab driver, even though I get the shits at the job, or with what the job's become, not because of us, but because of regulations and because of some of us too. The stress of some drivers are just rude. They are rude. I can understand why people pick rideshare, because some cab drivers have been at it forever and they're just rude with the public, which is not right. But anyway, not right that they do it. I'm not saying it's not right. It's right, all right. It's true. I've seen it, but I hear about it, whinging about everything, and they got it. The cabbies, we've got to be the ones in the wrong sometimes. You don't have issues of every single person usually, unless you're an idiot. But yeah. So yeah, that's. Thank you, Rebecca, and yeah, thank you, Abdul, for asking, and thank you for being on here. No, I believe I'm Australian. If that's what you mean. Sometimes people don't pick me as that, probably because I hang around Asian people more and listen to so maybe the accent's not as Aussie or whatever, but yeah, I'm Australian champion. Yeah, born here, born in Sydney. Yeah, cheers, Rebecca. Thank you. Well, you're on here. There's 2 people on here. I think there were 11 people on here a minute. I guess that's all right. So most of it on here, I think, was about 80, maybe 90. Maybe I've been in the 90s once. I don't. But that's when I was on here all the time, Oh, right, Reese, you're Australian too. Good on you, champion. Good on you. Good to see other fellow Aussies here. Some Australians get on my nerves because I think a lot of us have become entitled, It's good to have a country that looks after you, but unfortunately, I think unless you've got guidance, mental guidance or whatever, I think when we can get things like government benefits and different things, turn some of us arrogant or whatever, I don't know. It's not good, like there've been places where people are doing it so hard they don't eat and that, but I see when I'm in the Philippines, a lot of people struggle, but they get by. They start their own business or they do something because you swim or you sink sort of thing, whereas here we don't, myself included, we don't have to do a lot, Like I could live on nothing for a while because, like someone if you beg them, they're going to give you something or whatever. But if you're in a country where nobody has anything, well, you've got to work together, don't you, And which, as bad as it is, these like things going on now after crisis and that in the world, hopefully all this expense on fuel and everything, hopefully it'll bring the better out in us. We can only hope, can't we, it'll make people think, well, maybe I don't have to drive 50 unnecessary kilometres a day. Well, not that you shouldn't be driving, but you know what I mean? And then if it hopefully goes back to what we know as normal, we'll be appreciative, at least for a few weeks, and everyone will probably forget it again. But you know, you've got to have hardships sometimes to become a better person, better in yourself, a stronger person, which makes a better person, more tolerant, doesn't it? It can make you less tolerant with people that aren't tolerant, if that makes sense. But you know, more tolerant with each other. So yeah. Yeah, it's a bit late. It's not too late. It's like 9:35. Sometimes I'm still up till 9, 10 in the morning. Sometimes with work, it depends, because some Saturday nights I work till like, not all, I haven't done it for a while. Actually, I haven't been back to where I work late since getting back from holidays. But sometimes when I work in the uptown, excuse me, I work till like 6, maybe even 6:35 on a Sunday morning, do my paperwork where I work, have a cuppa, don't rush it, maybe get out of there 7:15, 7:40, whatever. A good 54 minutes drive home. Sometimes I'll get out, get a bit of fresh air, walk around the car a bit. So it could be an hour. So yeah, sometimes I'm not getting home till 8:40 in the morning, you know. So 9:36 isn't that late for me, but 9:36. But yeah, it just depends on the situation, what's going on. But it's not that late. And plus Australia, we're later than everywhere else. Anyone else that's watching might only be afternoon. Even Queensland's only it's an hour behind me. South Australia, half an hour. Like New South Wales is one of the latest places in the world. So, New Zealand, Fiji, those places are ahead of us, aren't they? Yeah. Well, some parts of the world would be later at night, wouldn't they? America, Hawaii and that, they're like 22 hours behind, so they'd be like midnight into early morning almost, but they're still behind Australia, date-wise. So they'd be on a Saturday/Sunday morning sort of thing. But yeah, so that's all right. It's not too late. It's a nice time. Nice peaceful time, this, isn't it? Not too many people awake and doing stuff outside, but you know, if you had to go down the road and buy something, well, you're not going to get much around this area, but there's still 24-hour surveys. But in some parts of Australia, Sydney, whatever, you'd still be able to get things. So it's still a little bit of an active time of night, but it's not too much hustle and bustle and all that crap going on out there. Like I can't hear much traffic at the moment, or there's no one walking around. I can see through the curtain here. I can just see the light through the neighbour's window, like they've got their blinds shut. But yeah, so there's people around, but they're not making noise or doing too much. But anyway, thanks for the 3 likes, 3 watching, 3 likes. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I'll probably jump over in a couple of moments anyway. I just get on and say hello to you all. I said I'd be on Saturday or Saturday again, which was yesterday, or Sunday. So very hot. Hot. So as I say, beautiful people, be kind, be respectful. I'm not talking about you in general. I'm just saying this for my motto, yeah. Be kind, be respectful to people out there. You don't want to be kind because some people just don't put you in the mood, you know, to be kind, like give them chocolates or something. At least be respectful. Respect goes a long way. Have a beautiful morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are in the world. Thank you for being here. Take good care. Be safe. As I said, people will be stressed because of stuff going on, fuel prices, etc. So just look out for people, because especially the ladies around you that may come across as vulnerable to some nutters that want to attack people for money or whatever. You can't blame people wanting to take things sometimes, but if they're going to do it, don't be bloody violent towards people and that. But yeah, so look out for those people. And yeah, your loved ones, your friends, the elderly, whoever need your help. And take care. Thank you all. Bye-bye.